Yo, and there we go, man. It's your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live in the pink dungeon. Well, not the pink dungeon, we're in the green dungeon today. I'm getting into your real raw rugged, man. And hey,
Hey, that's a nice cap too, by the way.
hey, man. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you for appreciating the bonnet, man. Hey, man. But it ain't about the bonnet today, man. It's about you, man. Introduce yourself.
It's IDK, aka the baby scale.
Hey, man. How you doing today, bro?
Good, bro. I'm good. We were just in the middle of practicing. Hold on. Hey, I need that charger. Like quick, before this shit die. My bad.
No, you good.
Good. Though. Just switch it real quick. Hey, just switch this joint. But yeah, no. I'm good, man. Good. Just we was in the middle of practicing like right here and shit. What's up, bro?
Okay, what's going on with you, man? But yeah, before we even get into your music or anything crazy, I like to, talk to regular niggas like they regular niggas. So, like, outside of music, just, like, what do you do in your free time to, like, I guess, entertain yourself?
I've been playing Zelda. I just got a Nintendo 64 yesterday, and I got that, and I got Diddy Kong Racing or some shit like that. Yeah, it was Diddy Kong Racing. And then, I watch documentaries and shit.
Okay. Are you into games like heavy or?
Not really, but I'm into like going back to my childhood.
Okay.
Like things that I used to not be able to do as much as a kid. Now I could do, cause I could just like afford certain things, or I could I just have a little more time to do certain things when I'm bored. So.
Okay. I mean, you just segued it perfectly because you say you like documentaries, and I was on your Twitter and you tweeted something like you've been reading a lot, and yeah, I'm a stereotypical nigga. Like, I hate reading. Like, I cannot sit there and read a book. I can watch a documentary. I can watch a documentary for days though. So, exactly what, like, I guess intrigues you about reading books?
Just recently, I just been trying to find ways to level up, and just gain motivation. So I like to read a lot of motivational stuff, things that help. I guess you call them self-help books.
Okay. So if you had to put me on some books that you've been reading as of late, like, what would you suggest for me?
You should probably read like Think and Grow Rich. That's one. Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's a good one. Those are like two ones that I definitely suggest to read.
Okay. And like I said, I'm like really big into documentaries. So, like, I guess what are things you like to watch documentary wise?
When I was in Europe, when we was in Germany, I just decided to start to look up Hitler and understand what that whole era was about. So I was watching that, just to kind of understand the history of where I was at. You feel me?
On some crazy junk. Speaking of Hitler, I don't know if you know what it is, but I actually watched a documentary on the History Channel.
This shit look like a condom on my head.
That's a very small beanie. I bet. We're rocking.
Not small, it's just the way
Okay. I thought that boy was rocking the infant beanie around a bit. But I was about to say, speaking of Hitler, I don't know if you know this, but I was watching a documentary on the History Channel, and bro definitely faked his death, and didn't die until like 10 years after they thought he died. That's
Really?
Yeah, you know about that? Well, basically,
like a conspiracy?
no, that's a real thing. Okay, so it was his, like I said, it was his documentary on the History Channel, and they like did research, and they like basically it was these FBI files, and he's supposed to die in 1945, but they like in the FBI files they were still looking for him after that day, and he basically like died in Argentina like 10 years later. So some really crazy junk. I don't know if you knew about that or not.
I never knew that. That's good to know. Gotta look at that.
But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, man, what was the book you said again? Like the first one?
Rich Dad Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich.
Okay, I'm definitely have to peep that. But yeah, I guess outside of reading and onto your music, this was my first year hearing about you when you dropped I Was Very Bad, cause so I review music on YouTube, and it's this YouTube famous nigga named Nathan Zed. He commented, you know about him? Yeah.
He said something about it. That's when I first heard about him too.
Yeah, so he subscribed to me. He was like, yo, bro, I mess with you hard. You gotta review I Don't Know, I Was Very Bad. And I heard your name before, but I was like, I just never went to go listen. So I was like, I guess. So I go and listen to it, expecting something completely different. you surprised me. It was fire. Like, it was really one of the best things I've heard this year. So I just had to throw it out there before we even start talking about anything. I think that is a very great, very very great project. Just from the track list alone, because I look at the track list before I listen to something, and the fact I seen you had Dale the Funky Homo Sapien, MF Doom, and Young Gleech on one song. I'm like, yo, that's wild. So just off that right there, like, what made you do that? Because that's like a very wild trio right there.
I think rap right now is in a place where everybody's like it's segregated. That's just the truth. Like it's like the niggas who really got something to talk about, or conscience, or traditional rappers versus they like to call them the mumble rappers, or just not even just that, just all the people who seem to be the most popping right now. It's like a war going on right now between them two, and me being a fan of both sides. I come from the conscience, I guess, socially aware side. That's what I grew up on. But I like the new shit too. So me being the type of person that likes both. I was trying to find ways to blend both worlds together and show people that it's possible. You feel me?
I like the fact that you were on sticking on that song real quick. It was very creative. I like the what you said. I used to be a good boy, but that trapaholics tag turned me to a hood boy. I thought that was fire right there. And yeah, I like the fact that you try to blend the conscious world and I guess, like you said, the mumble rap, the ignorant rap world, because I mean both has very great music. So I'm glad that you recognize segregation or whatnot. And then I guess keep it on the track list. You put Swiss Beats on the track list. You got Chief Keef. I guess who is a person that you have not worked with, because that's just a wild track list right there, like somebody that you want to work with.
I mean, that I want to work with. I want to work with Tyler, the Creator. That's one of like my favorite rappers right now. Obviously Kanye and people like that, they obviously are big influences in the music. I use a lot of references and stuff. So
yeah, because I'm not my fault. Keep going.
Oh no, but yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, shout out to Kanyetothe, the website. I realized you make like a lot of Kanye references or whatnot. Did you grew up off Bruh, or something like you recently went back and listened to him? Oh, that's something you grew up off of?
I grew up off of him, and that's what I was listening to before I started rapping heavily. Like it was around, I was in jail around the time before Cruel Summer came out, and they was dropping all the singles, so that's all I was hearing on the radio, and that's when I started rapping too. So obviously Kanye has a big influence on me and what I'm doing, and we got people like, I fuck with Mike Dean, that's like one of my homies, and Kill Hoffer mixed on this project, so obviously I got some people that work with him on around me and stuff too, so it just all came together like that.
You just mentioned something. I also want to talk about you being in jail. You somebody who was in jail. Do you think that it worked? Like, do you think the jail system right now, when you're in there, you think it like reforms a person?
Not the average person, not normal, no, not normally, no. I think for my scenario and the situation that I came out of, I grew up middle class in a place where it was like I knew what right from wrong was out the gate. I just chose to do wrong. Whereas somebody who doesn't know what right is will probably have a different outcome. So me going to jail helped me realize, all right, maybe this route isn't the route that I want to go in, because I saw the other side. I had two perspectives, but someone with only one perspective will have a totally different outcome. I think most of the time they just go back.
You said two things that just kind of hit me right there. You knew right from wrong, and you came from middle class. That's crazy, because I know a lot of niggas in real life, like right now, that's like living the same life as me, middle class, regular people. And niggas like listen to music, or like they see it on Instagram. They like, oh, that nigga got a gun. I want to get a gun. You know what I'm saying? I want to go sell drugs. That sound cool. So that's crazy that, you know what I'm saying, you admit that. You not saying like, oh, I'm from the hood, like I was a hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you can come to like, come to a basis and be like, I chose to do that. I think that's real to you, because most niggas don't want to come to that and just be like, fake a lifestyle. I feel like that's a lot going on right now.
Nah, I just try to keep it real. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's really what it is. I'm just keeping it 100.
I like it. I mean, I guess one more question on about that. I asked a couple people. I asked a couple artists this. I feel like you could probably give a nice answer on this. I feel like a lot of rappers right now, like Chicago rappers, a lot of like legit hood niggas, they come out of the hood and they go right into the limelight. I feel like a lot of young black people got a lot of undiagnosed mental illnesses, and I feel like black mental illness is not really taken seriously in the black community, and I feel like they go right to the stardom and they don't know how to deal with it. They probably cope with drugs and all type of crazy stuff. So I think it would be a good idea if people came out and like try to help these young rappers, almost like a rap therapy, like a rap rehab for like niggas that really need the help. You think that's something that can actually help work, or you don't think that'll be a good idea?
Nah, definitely. Getting it can help motivate a lot of people. It's not gonna help everybody,
Mm-hmm.
but there's people that have enough sense and drive to go to something like that and get rehabilitated from it. So, I think it's a good idea. That's actually some innovative, dope shit. Rap is so influential, especially right now, that it would be amazing to pull something like that off.
I didn't even think about that. It's so influential that if that actually worked, it could help regular people be like, damn, my favorite rapper going to a therapist. I should go to a therapist. So that's actually real. Yeah, that's real. And then I mean, I guess going back to your music, I realized you switch in between rapping and singing a lot, and you do both
Yeah.
pretty well to me. And
Thank
I was curious, which one did you discover you could do first, rap or sing?
you. Sing probably, but because I did that the first time I went to jail, I didn't rap till the third time. I went to jail 3 times, by the way, so for the same shit. Not like new charges, but yeah. But anyways, the third time that's when I rapped, but I was like making like little songs and melodies and shit for a minute.
So in jail, did you write songs, or were you just like freestyling singing when you was bored in jail?
I was writing,
You was writing.
writing, yeah, most of the time, yeah,
Have you
definitely,
ever used any of that on songs?
yeah. I used something on just earlier work
Earlier
when I
work.
first got out. Nothing new though.
Okay. Well, yeah, man. Like I said, I can't stress for the people that's watching this interview that's probably subscribed to me, not familiar with you. Please go listen to the album. I was very bad before we even forget about that. I really did enjoy that. But yeah. I guess before we get out of here, we can get into some fan questions and we could wrap this up. Let's see what we got.
All right, are we live right now?
Nah, we're not live. We're not live.
Okay.
That'd be crazy if we were though. Let's see. Cray Pasta, Cray Pablo. Excuse me. He has a couple ones. He says, what's your favorite Kanye album? What's your favorite color? And do you have a favorite show on Adult Swim?
My favorite Kanye album is. That's really a hard question. That's like probably one of the hardest questions ever. It depends on my mood. It's just so good. Like especially the first three. Um, I will have to go with. Damn, I guess late registration makes me feel like a type of way.
Okay.
But yeah, but then graduation, I don't know, bro. It's the first three.
It's a tie. First three to tie.
Yeah.
Favorite color?
Favorite color is probably like black. I like black probably
And
the most.
he said favorite Adult Swim show.
Favorite Adult Swim show. I used to really like Wonder shows when that was on there.
Okay.
I like that, and Robot Chicken and Andy Milonakis. I guess Andy Milonakis is probably my favorite.
That was Adult Swim. I thought it was MTV.
That was Adult Swim, right?
It could have been. I may be tripping.
I don't see that on MTV. The shit that they was doing.
Hey, they were doing some wild junk. You could be right.
I'm pretty sure, but you might be right though. But I think it was Adult Swim.
Okay. Let's see. Nina Chopper asks, ask him about how was it growing up in the DMV. I feel cool because I met him a couple years ago at one of his shows. Good guy.
Um, it was like choices. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Okay.
It's not where I'm from wasn't necessarily a really bad area, but it was really close to bad areas, and things still happen. So like, but the school was definitely bad, one of the worst. So going to school was like you picking kind of which crowds you want to hang out with, and I kind of chose it,
Okay.
obviously the bad crowd.
Yeah. Hey man, you out of that now, man. You living, you know what I'm saying? You overseas, you know what I'm saying? You performing to your white folks. You good now, man. You good. But let's see. DVL says, how did you get a Keith feature?
Key?
Keith. Chief Keith.
Oh, Keith. His uncle. This is like been a long time ago when Chief Keef used to put his booking number in his um bio.
Mm-hmm.
I took it and I saved it. I didn't really know who it was to exactly, but I just saved it. I might have called it before a long time ago, but this was like 2012, 2011. I mean, sorry, 2013. And then I had a mass text app, so I would mass text everybody at my phone, not really knowing who was gonna hit, just everybody back. And then he responded back one time like, "Who is this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Jay, blah blah blah." And he was like, "Yo, this video is tight." And then he followed me. It happened to be his uncle, Big Zoe. And so one day I just, we always kept in touch, and he followed me, and he would always comment and show love. So when I was getting ready to do, when I made 17 with the 38, I automatically wanted him on there. So I just reached out to Zoe. Zoe reached out to Keith. It took a while, but Keith really liked it and he fucked with it. So probably about like, he sent it to me like right before I had to turn it in. Like right before the announcement was made, the same day as when he turned in his first.
That's crazy. You gotta keep connection on like some coincidental, like just happen to have a number. That's crazy.
Just grinding and persistence. You feel me?
That's crazy.
It can annoy people sometimes, but if you do,
I mean, like I'm not about to say. Like I said, I was just on your Twitter, and I know you said you could be grinding for 4 years and get frustrated and stop. But in that 5th year, you blow up. So you know what I'm saying. That grinding really do help and put you a long way. That's a fact. Let's see. Sean Grump fan ask him about his even more extended Pizza Shop song that he was gonna drop.
Yeah, it's coming. I was gonna drop it a little earlier, but I want to plan it out a little better. I'm actually about to go to LA next weekend and get it mixed, and then we're gonna figure out when we're gonna drop it. But it's definitely coming. I'm sorry for the wait. I know I said when I get 1,000 tweets, I didn't know I was gonna get 1,000 tweets that quick, and also I didn't know that I was gonna I didn't know that I had to. There's a few things I have to do before it can come out. So
okay. 2 more questions. One's from Gatsby Allergy. I don't know how to say his name. He has a lot of like local questions, so I'm gonna just cut him down a little bit. He says, "What's your favorite Jamaican spot?" Ask him, has he ever been in a fight at Chinatown? And ask him, has he ever went to the OG Jeepers in Greenbelt?
I went to Jeepers 100%. Like a lot of times. I remember they had that roller coaster that was like whack as shit, but it was that one drop though. I think it's the first one, the first drop where it's like, oh shit, but everything else like, you chilling. Like, I definitely been to that Jeepers. I hope that shit's still there. I'll fucking go there right now. And then
what's that favorite Jamaican spot?
That's random, but
that is very random.
I don't know what Jamaican spot do I like. Oh shit, it's in Greenbelt too. Like shit. Is that Greenbelt or Atlanta? That's Atlanta or Greenbelt. Sweetness for sweetness. This shit is good. It's on Greenbelt Road. Fire as shit.
And I think
what's the other
have
one?
you ever been in a fight in Chinatown?
I've never been in a fight in China. Hold on, let me think about that. Cause that sound like it something. I'm probably sure I almost group fight or something. But
is that where like a lot of niggas fight or something? Or?
I guess probably, yeah. Gallery place. People probably be wrecking out there, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Last question is from Young NATO. He says, "Big fan. Gotta ask, who's your favorite porn star?"
Damn, y'all gonna put me on blast like that? Cause I definitely know a lot of porn stars.
Hey man.
I actually know some personally too.
Wow. So how would you narrow this down?
Sheesh.
Could you narrow it down to somebody?
Man, I don't want y'all to judge me, so I'm gonna keep that to myself, bro.
Hey,
That's a little too personal.
hey, man.
I definitely got one though. I'm not one. I just can't even think of one. There's a few.
Hey, man, it's respectable. Oh, I'm tripping. It's a late submission. Young Tugger, he said, "What's the significance of you wearing the Ronald Reagan mask at your shows?"
That's what I'm talking about in the song, the Ronald Reagan era. Also, it's gonna get people's attention. I know that, but it's relevant to what I'm talking about at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, man. Anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
Man, I love everybody who about to watch this. I fuck with Kanyetothe. Every time I search my name on Google and I see people in there, it'd be good comments. You feel me? Reddit is hit or miss, but Kanyetothe, y'all be, you know what I mean? Showing love. So, it's funny though, cause when the project dropped, like on Reddit, it didn't have really no bad comments, maybe like one, and it was for somebody who didn't listen to it. So I mean, definitely show love, but Kanyetothe has been showing me love for so long, and I got love for y'all for sure.
All right, man. Hey, I would be remiss if I don't do this because every time I interview somebody and I'm like, dang, he kind of look like somebody. Always got to say it. So, hey, man, you kind of look like somebody, man. I got to throw it. So
I already know all the people that they say I look like, but you can go ahead and say.
Hey, man, low key, when you answer the phone, I was like, damn, bro, look like Troy Ave. You ever got that before?
Yeah, I was getting that shit.
That's crazy. But hey, man, I appreciate your time for this. Until next